Hi guys, this is Tina with Glitter Dots. We are making a binky holder today. I usually make it out of the 7/8 inch ribbon, but I couldn't pass up this ribbon. It was adorable. And so this one's actually 5/8, so it's a little smaller than my normal ones, but I think it'll still work fine. So you'll need your ribbon. Usually, like I said, I use 7/8, but this one's 5/8 and I think it'll work fine. You'll need an elastic hair tie. I just used black with that because that was the one that best worked out of the ones I had. Some scotch tape, a lighter to seal your ribbon, obviously your sewing machine, and scissors to cut your ribbon. I make mine 10 inches long, so, and they're two-sided, so that way if they flip or whatever, they're still cute on both sides. So you will need 20 inches of ribbon, give or take. Some people make them, 7, 9 inches long. Some people make them 12 and 13 inches long. It's really up to you. See, this is the 7/8 I usually use. But okay, so you're going to take your ribbon. This side, that side needs trimmed up a little bit. And the only thing that's going to make it a little more difficult is getting that elastic to center in the littler, smaller ribbon. But I think we can do it. So take your lighter and you're going to seal your ribbon. Pass over it a couple times. You kind of see it sucking up those strays, and you can also feel it. And unlike my bows, I'm not too worried about my sealed ends on these. See, that one kind of got a little dark, but nobody's going to see it because it's going to be inside. So you take just a little suspender clip. You can get them anywhere. Walmart. Well, maybe not Walmart. Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Hancock's, craft places like that. So the 5/8 has a little bit of wiggle room, whereas the 7/8 doesn't. But I think it'll still be fine, especially once it's sewn down. So you fish that through first. Got a little binky holder. And you're going to turn your ribbon. Make sure you're straight here. You turn your ribbon with right sides together, like that. So that's where you're going to sew that one. I'm going to set that up there. Getting text messages. Sorry, guys. Okay. On your elastic, there's like the hard spot where they put it together. I always make sure that's inside the binky leash because you don't want it scratching, and plus it's just kind of ugly. So I'm going to take just a little bit of tape, just a little bit, and I'm going to snug this up so that way it doesn't come, or that way it stays all nice and centered for me. It just seems to work better. And then today I'm going to try something. I'm going to leave just a little bit of tape kind of sticking out, not wrap it all the way around. And I'm going to attach that to my ribbon so that it kind of holds it where I want it. Just press it down there just a little bit. Like I said, it's not much. It's just kind of just your guidelines basically. Just to help you out a little bit because sometimes it can be a little pain in the tushy. So that's centered, and those look like they're lined up really good. And so you're going to put it on your sewing machine, make sure everything kind of stays, and you're going to press it under there and put down your presser foot, and then just sew across it a couple times. Perfect, perfect. Back, back, back. Like I said, I do this 6 or 7 times. I don't know, 4 or 5. Who knows how many times I actually do it. Just so. That's pulling under. Hold on 1 second, guys. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I thought it was trying to pull under my feed dogs, which sometimes it likes to do. You mean to me? But you just want to make sure that thing is stuck in there. Cut your threads. Voila. I'm going to say, obviously, it's not real pretty, but it's sewn in there really good, so it's not going anywhere. And then I always cut my threads so that they don't stick out. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way, hence the Band-Aid. I've been making a couple of these today. Okay, so, and that leaves that edge undone so you can actually pull it off. And obvious. Throw that in the trash. Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, we're just going to sew our edges together. Heck, this is the best one that's turned out so far today. I'm telling you, I put on the camera on my head and it just... everything doesn't want to work for me today. Okay, on this stitch right here, which is your very first stitch, I always go over it 3 times. Yet again, just a little more stability. Okay, you're going to get to the edge of your ribbon. You're going to leave your needle down But you leave your presser, or you put your presser foot up and turn your ribbon. You're going to put pressure on your ribbon, like pull it nice and snug. That way it keeps your edges together. So you're just going to sew right down that. Nice and tight. Trying to keep a hold of it there. Okay, there we go. Stitch, stitch, stitch. Go to as close to the edge as you can. Make sure you subscribe to my page. Make sure you get all the tutorials and all that good stuff. I'm gonna try to be putting up tutorials fairly, fairly recently. Or recently, that's not the word I'm looking for. All the time. Let's go with that. I'm trying to think of a special word for it, but let's just go with that. And it's just a big old huge rectangle. You're just making sure all that inside is inside. Make sure you keep it nice and tight. Keep those ribbons nice and stuck together. You can always contact me through my email or Facebook. All this stuff is in the description below. You can go to my website. I'll have dimensions on everything in case you missed it, and the supply list and stuff like that. I have to update it, but I'm gonna put a special spot just for that up in the tabs. And then also you can see this other stuff I make as well and order if you don't want to make it. And then plus you kind of get to see how it's made, so you know it's good quality. Okay, so you get to the end and you back stitch, so that way your stitches are stuck, and then you cut it. And you have a binky holder. And you want to cut your threads. Keep your fingers out the way. I'll cut that other thread in a minute. Anyways, so that is the binky holder. And then that way it is two-sided. And then this end just clips to their shirt or the diaper bag or the stroller, whatever. And you just put this part through the binky. And then you fish that part through it. And nice and snug, the binky doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't fall on the floor. Don't have to wash it. And then also you can use it for their cups or their toys. Obviously the ones with the links, you can't use those because it'll slip through. But like the whole ones, or the ones that actually link together, you can put it through that and fish it through, and then hook it to their high chair at a restaurant or their stroller if you're, going for a walk, or even like the shopping cart covers have little spots you can hook their toys to. This actually ends up working better because you usually use like these kind of things and just loop it through. But my son could always get them undone. So you can do that, or you can actually, if their cup has handles, it's more the ones that don't have the slits on the side, but that's the one I have right now, so the other one's dirty. So you just put it through there and snug it down, and with that rubber coating on it, it still shouldn't slip too much. But that way, at a restaurant, or like I said, on the stroller, you can push it down there so it has to go all the way through there. I don't know if it'd fit. It might fit like this. Sorry, bear with me. New discovery. It would fit like that. Look at there. You can actually just put it around it, and that would actually probably keep it a little better. So, binky cup toy holder. They're, they're kind of expensive, but I mean, just some ribbon and a spender hook and a thing, and you got a binky holder. Thanks for watching. Like I said, make sure you subscribe so you can see all the tutorials. And check out the website so you can get all your dimensions if you missed anything, or order for me. So I will talk to you guys soon.